Bednighters, welcome back to another night. Sharon, welcome to Bednights.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. How do you feel today?
I don't know. I just feel okay, just normal. I'm happy to be here. Like, it's my first time doing this kind of thing. So I'm privileged and I'm happy I'm here.
I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you.
How was your commute?
It was okay. Not that bad.
Okay, thank you very much for being my guest.
Thank you.
And how long did it take you to get here?
Just an hour and a half.
Okay. Huh. That's a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Please tell Bednighters about yourself.
There's nothing much about me. My name is Sharon. I'm a hairstylist. I'm just here, just a single girl, living the best of her life and, the best that life has to offer. That's it.
Yeah. I like that. I'm just a single girl living a best life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you say you're a hairstylist. What kind of hair do you make?
Yeah, so I'm into braiding. I also make wigs and I also install frontals. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Just see me asking. Sharon makes my hair, guys. She makes my hair.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Sharon, tell VINVAE a story.
Oh my God. So, I have so many stories. Maybe not from my side, but from people. I have friends, like most of them have, had some encounters or stuff like that. So, but there's one that really bothers me the most that I want to talk about.
Okay.
Because I am based here in Canada and
Okay.
it's happened more. I don't know if it happens in other countries, but because I'm based here in Canada and I've seen it, I've seen people, I've heard people talk about it, and this one happened to like a friend of mine that's also talked about it. So I feel I should talk about it because I think it's educating, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe I should just talk about it. So it's actually about the rate of infidelity in Canada. Like,
I'm feeling this already. It's going to be a good one. I'm already feeling this. This one. Okay, Bednighters. If you didn't hear the title of Sharon's story, it's the rate of infidelity in Canada. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, like the rate of infidelity in Canada, like it's crazy. It's unbearable. Like I don't know why people choose to hurt people. People choose to, make people cry or make them feel like they are just animals that don't have feelings and all of that. And most especially, I don't want to be tribalistic here. I don't want to call any tribe.
Yeah.
Most especially, it comes from one particular people, like these people. I don't know why they are like that, but like I said, I don't want to go into that place. So I just want to make it a general.
Yeah, general. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make it general, like everybody. Yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
So like coming from the angle of married men in Canada.
Oh, not just
single people, like not just
married men.
And the rate of it is too much. Like it's very, very high, and it comes from married men. Like, tell me why a married man will want to meet a girl. Like, I don't have problem with you talking to a girl. Let's assume just have a family back home and like you came here to start the life for a good life and all of that. Nobody is against it. Okay, you feel like you're here, you need a companion because everybody know how Canada is, how boring,
and
how lonely it is. Yeah. So me, I'm not against you trying to look for a companion, but the thing is, if you're doing it, I think you should just be truthful
about it.
Yeah, you should
and
just
don't lead someone on. Yeah.
You just have to be truthful, be sincere, and just be open. Like, this is me, this is my status, this is how it is for me. Like, I mean, there are girls that are comfortable
with it, but there are some people that are not comfortable. So that's why you have to, you as a married man, you have to be truthful. Okay, I'm married. Do you want to do this with me?
Exactly.
We are not saying people should cheat. We're just saying.
Don't get me wrong. Like I said, we all know how Canada is, how lonely it is. But I mean, if you want to do something, you should just
be truthful.
Okay, all right. Be truthful, because it's really hard when someone, like, you lie to someone and at the end the person is finding out the truth. So it's really, really crazy. So I believe they should just be sincere, even if you have to cheat, but be sincere in your cheating. But I'm not advocating for that.
Don't drag an innocent girl into your hell. Don't drag an innocent lady into your hell. If you want to cheat, let the person know you have someone. If the person wants to do that trash with you, you go ahead and do it. But not everyone, not all ladies. There are ladies like us that don't do.
Sure.
How do she? Okay, Sharon, what's the story?
Yeah, so like there's this friend of mine. She met a guy on TikTok.
Okay.
So they started talking and all of that.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So she met a guy on TikTok. They started talking, chatting, and getting to know each other. So the guy was like, he's single. And the girl on her own side, she's single.
Okay.
They talked about their age and everything. So the girl was like, okay, she's cool. But the guy was like, he's single. He needs a girl. He wants to get married to. He needs a serious relationship, like a serious partner that he wants to get married to. I mean, he's above 30, that he needs to start making kids, and he has seen the girl, and the girl is like a kind of person that he will want to settle with. You get it? So along the line, they just had to exchange numbers. Though they stay far from each other, but still in Toronto here, but stays very far from each other. So like the exchange number, they were talking, but the girl was like, the guy don't call often. Like he doesn't call her often. And most times he doesn't even like chat her often, like as a guy that needs something serious from a girl. You understand? And she from her own end was like, oh, she's getting to know this boy, so she don't really need to like be all over the boy,
but
rush the boy. Like the boy is like someone who approached her, right? So he needs it the more. He should put the energy there. But she was still cool to, do things with the guy. And
that liar is a man, not a boy. Yes. That liar is a man.
He's a man, yeah, he is.
Because if we were saying boy, we can make excuses that, he doesn't have sense yet. But that's a full-grown man, an adult.
That is above 30. Yeah. So he's a full-grown man. So they were just cool. Sometimes when the guy calls, she picks the call, they talk and all of that. So they started making plans on how to see each other, because they stay like 2 hours away from each other. By car, not even by transit or anything. By car, 2 hours away from each other.
So does that mean they don't stay in Toronto, or one of them is based in Toronto?
One of them is based in Toronto, and the other one far in another province.
Another province?
I don't need to say another province. Like Niagara is still under Toronto.
Yeah. Niagara is in Ontario.
And Niagara is in Ontario, but like 2 hours by driving.
Yeah, it's far.
It's very, very far. So like they started making plans on how to see and meet each other. But like I think their time didn't actually work well for them. But at some point they had to set a time and a date to see. So because the guy was coming from far, and maybe when he comes, the girl is already at home, or maybe she's tired from work. So she said she decided to just tell the guy to just come over to her place because of the time difference. And, so she asked the guy to come over to her place. So the guy came the first day. The guy came the first day, and they had to, introduce themselves, talk at length and all of that. So the guy spent the night in her house and left the next day. So after when the guy left, for some days, the guy was not talking to her. He he was not chatting her and stuff like that. So she had to like ask the guy like, what's up? The last time you came to my house, you just left, and ever since then you've not called, or and the guy was like, he's not the calling type. Like, he's not the calling type, that he prefers chat. And she was like, okay, she's cool with it. She doesn't have any problem with that. So just like the same way he doesn't call her often and all of that. But definitely something happened between the both of them the first day that he came to the apartment again. So after some time, like after some 2 weeks or so that the guy left her place, then the only thing the guy did was to like chat her like, are you at home? I want to come and see you. I want to come and visit you. And the girl, she's already angry, like, this self-conscious and everything. Like, maybe this guy just came and had a one-night time with me, and now he's gone. He's not calling me. Now he wants to come back again. That's why he's chatting me and he's calling me. So, like she said she already had her own plan in mind. So she asked the guy to come. That's no problem. The guy should come, that she's cool with it and all of that. So she invited the guy over. So the guy came that night, they talked, and then again he's still like trying, like he wants them to still do that same thing they did the last time and all of that. And she was like, no,
what's
like
the same thing? What did you say?
So the girl was like, no. Oh my God, like normal thing guy and girls do behind closed door. Yeah, like that. So the guy wanted something like that again, but the girl, like, she insisted that no, it's not going to happen, because like it looks like that's what you're actually coming for. You told me you wanted something serious, but from the look of things, I don't think that's where you're coming from. It looks like you're just, anytime you're horny or you feel you need sex, that's when you call, and that's when you start acting all nice and stuff. So she was like, no, it's not going to happen. Like, and the guy was like, what's wrong with her? That he came from far after all the Uber money he spent. How guys can react, like he's coming from far and
gaslighting.
Now he's trying to, resist or something like that. So the girl was like, no matter what you say, nothing is going to happen between both of us this night. So she said like they had their own issues, their own misunderstanding and quarrels all through the night. So early in the morning, the guy just has to leave. So the guy left while she went to her own daily activities. She went to work and all of that. So after the close of work, she came back and went through her WhatsApp, and like the guy has already dropped so much of text on her WhatsApp, and she was reading. The guy was like abusing her, saying too many things to her, like that she's not even his spec, blah blah blah, that he's just trying to manage her. He just needs a girl to flirt around with. Those kind of things. Like, as if that was not even enough, the guy had to send a picture of a girl, like a baby that should be around 7 years or so, and the guy was like, this is my baby, I have a child. Not only that, the guy also sent his wife's picture to the girl, like all this one-time view picture, like sent it to the girl that this is his child and this is his wife. Like, look at what he's eating, that the girl is not, she's not even up to the standard of what he's eating, that he just needed someone to just hold body and stuff like that. And like the girl was like, she started crying, like telling me all that. She started crying, she felt bad, and she was like, what's the meaning of all this? But this guy, like when they met, he told her that he was a single guy looking for something serious. Like, there's nothing the guy did not even lie with, that he swore on his mother's grave he's a single guy, he needs to start up something with a girl. And now you have a child, you have a girl child, you have a wife, and you have to deny your daughter all in the name of sex. Like, just for sex, you have to deny your daughter, not even only your daughter, like including your family, your wife, and
your mother's grave.
Even your mom will just come and just strike you dead because you are just saying nonsense.
Like, why would you go to that extent for like how many minutes?
I don't
You know, how
understand.
many minutes do you even want to enjoy it for it to lie?
Understand. Like the thing was just so crazy, and the girl, like, she felt so bad. She cried a lot, but then again, she was like, the deal has already been done.
Yeah.
There's nothing she can do. But the most annoying thing is that she didn't block the guy. She was just on her own. She stopped talking to the guy.
Yeah.
But then again, the guy would like still be, you know, all over her, gaslighting her and saying so many things. Maybe when she posts pictures, the guy will be like, the picture is not fine. You know, those kind of talk, trying to do all these cybers, like making her to feel
30 plus. That's why I said don't call him a boy. Like, he's a grown man.
so crazy. Like if she posts picture, it would be like, please remove those your pictures. You don't even look beautiful. You're not even a beautiful girl. And you know, those kind of
OP is in the house, BedNighters. OP is in the house. Guys, OP is in the house. You know OP, my first ever guest.
yeah.
She had to jump into it.
Like, okay, you wanted to ask me something, right?
Yes, I said, why did she block him?
Oh, she was like, she's not that kind of person that blocks people unnecessarily. Like, she still wants the guy to see her, like, pepper the guy back. I don't know what her reason is.
I think they cyber bully you. you know, say you don't want to block. Anyways.
Yeah, no, but she later on, she blocked the guy because
Yeah.
the whole thing was just too much. Like, she would post everything. The guy, there was even like a point in time when the guy like bought a car and the guy was like, the guy sent the picture to the girl and like, I've already gotten a car. Send me money for gas. Let me come and visit you. Like, you can imagine those kind of things. Like, maybe the girl, she doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
She's alive. Yes. Like, you feel like the girl is so lonely.
Like, why do men think if a woman is single, she's lonely?
I don't just know the reason why.
Hope
Like,
you have
they
any
think
say
like that.
this. Like, why do men think single women are lonely? Why?
I think even she herself was acting lonely.
Yeah.
Because why would you keep this kind of person around? Right?
Yeah.
Why? What's the reason? Someone is cyberbullying you.
Yeah.
This man clearly has no standards.
At all.
Zero standards.
Yeah.
So why are you keeping them around? In this case, right, I don't mean to be judgmental, but if I were to blame somebody even more,
You blame the
it's the
babe.
girl, because
Yeah.
protect your space, girl. Like, protect your space.
Yeah.
Why are you having someone around? Like, which mouth do I want to use to come and tell my friends and family that somebody say I should send him money to come and a married man? You want to have
Man.
extramarital affairs, you don't have extramarital money. Where is that done? Like, I don't get. Abby, I should still be the one indulging you financially with your extramarital. Where did they do them?
Yes,
You
just
know what?
imagine. Just
Let me not talk too much. But
just
bro,
imagine. I'm sinning and I'm not gaining anything. Does it make sense? Even if I'm to sin, you know, date
Yeah.
a married man, I should get something.
Sure. Not like,
Nigerians that will say, if you go chop
They can't hear you.
it's us Nigerians that will say that if you go chop frog,
Yeah.
you go chop the one we get egg.
Yes.
so like the bully was just too much for the girl. Like, she couldn't hold it again, but all she could do was like to just block the guy. But then again, I mean, the thing is just so bad. Like, it's so bad.
OP, sign it out.
So I think, like, as a guy, you want to approach a lady, you should just be sincere in telling the lady all about you and your status, because it's very heartbreaking. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, how would you lie about being a married man as if that was not enough? After all the things you've made the girl pass through, you still bully the girl, making her feel like she's worthless or she doesn't have value. It doesn't make sense. Like, you've hurt her emotionally. Why are you still, bullying her? Those kind of thing, it doesn't make sense. So I'm just saying this because so many ladies in this Canada, like, they've been hurt from this kind of situations. Like, they're into a relationship with someone, and at the end of the day, or maybe later in the nearest future or something, and you get to find out that this person has a family back home. Like, a family back home.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. I mean, it's not, there are girls that are comfortable with it, but there are still girls that are not comfortable with it, that don't even want to go into that
Yeah.
kind of family. And lying to someone, you betray the trust. that the person has for you. Okay, let me just take myself for an example. Like, there was this guy I met. He was an Uber guy that took me to the dentist. So along the line, before he took me there, like a private Uber, though, he has my number and all of that. So after that, we became friends. We were just talking, just normal friends. We go to gym together and, you know, stuff like that. And at some points, the guy was like, he likes me, this one, that one. He wants us to go into a relationship. Then I was like, okay, it's cool. I mean, I'm comfortable with you. But then again, still this same infidelity of a thing. This guy did not even tell me that he was married. Like, from his own angle, he's saying it that he was married. But me, I don't believe it like that. Like, you've been married, you have kids, and you did not tell me. I mean, you want us to start something. So you have to be sincere about everything.
Yeah. So his kids and wife, are they in Canada?
No, they are not in Canada. They are back home. So he's just in Canada all by himself. But he did not even tell me. So, you know, when God wants to save you from this evil man, there's a way, like, there's a way God does this thing. So one day we were just coming back from the gym, after gym. So we were just coming back, and he was just playing music in his car. So along the line, I just started hearing another music, like, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, you know, like kids singing for their dad. And I was like, who are these kids and who are they singing for? And he was like, that's his kids. That was during his birthday. And I was like, oh, but you never told me that you had a kid. And there's this language most of them always use. They will be like, I'm a single father. It's in this Canada that I know that men are dragging single father like there's no tomorrow. Like, I don't understand. Everybody, I'm a single father. In this Canada, before, it's women that used to say I'm a single mom, and they are bashing all the women. But now men have carried upon their head to be a single father. And I was like, what?
Hope he coming back in. Oh my God.
Back in.
All right.
So you understand, it's like in this Canada, the men, the way they used to drag that they are single father, is just a way of lying. It's their format of lying. And he was like, no, he's not married. He's no longer with the lady, that he's just with the kid. He just send them money, whatever they need, that him and the lady, they are not together anymore. And I was like, so who are the kids with? Said the kids is with the wife, the ex-wife, like he said. Okay. And I was like, okay, so if you want to talk to the kids, who do you talk to? True. He said he talks to the wife, but he was like, we don't have anything in common again. It's just the kids that is keeping the both of us together. Like, what kind of lie is that one? What kind of lie? It's just like you saying that your wife is your girlfriend. Like,
or your wife. Like, some of them say their wife is dead, or their wife is their sister.
Like, it was like my private Uber guy, though, that took me to the dentist, stuff like that. And from there, we just exchanged numbers and stuff.
And now that you are narrating this story, I'm just remembering that I had this exact experience last year.
Really?
I swear. This guy first told me, first date, he said, oh, he has something to tell me. See, I ended up joining your story. He said he has something to tell me. Okay. He has a son. At the time, he said he has a son. But no. Yeah. It was a son. Because this story happened in 3 different dimensions. He has a son. But the mom he said the mom lives in the US. Like, they are not together anymore. You know, they really liked each other, but family issues, and they ended up going their separate ways. Like, once in a while, he goes to see them, and that's that. Tell me why. A couple of weeks later, this man came again. Okay, let's be honest. He actually has, did you say 2 or 3? I can't remember. 3 kids. Cut the long story short, this man is married in Canada, living with the children and the wife. Let me not mention the name of the city, because we know that is the one I'm talking about if he ever sees this episode. Bruh. Anyway, I'm speechless. I'm
sure this is really rampant.
Oh yeah, it's a lot. It's a whole lot because these days dating, and it's not even only Canada, right? But because we're here, obviously, we're talking based on our locality and all that. It really is rampant. With if it's not the ones that are to timing,
okay,
it's the ones that are married that will come and tell you that they are not happy in their homes and that you are the dream they've been waiting for. Or like she said, they will come and tell you that, oh no, they are not with the child's mother anymore. Only for you to find out that they are still very married. Very, very married to the mother. Probably living together. Some of them, there was one in my office or something. We'll see. VINVAE. Stories day for days. In the dating scene. Tell me why these people are married and still trying to infiltrate the dating scene that is already filthy. Like, it's already bad that the dating scene is what it is right now. Now having to filter through people that could potentially be married or have people that are betrothed to them, or come on. Canada men, do better.
Please do better.
Leave single women alone. Because no. I beg.
I don't know.
Some of them they're happy in the marriage, oh. They just want to time. They just want to time, and that's
They're
it.
happy. I don't understand. What joy do you gain?
I feel like almost every single babe, like single that has tried to date in this country, would come across one or two of them with all those kind of funny shitty stories, and you're like, come on. Dating scene where we see the dating pool where we see the manage. You are still now coming to contaminate it further. I beg now. Please. We're begging at this point. Help us.
Please.
Take yourself out of the equation so that we'll know what's left.
I'm telling you.
Anyways, let you continue your story. Your story is sweet.
Married men, please leave. Please, married men, please leave single women alone. It's actually not fair. It's not fair to the single ones you are leading on, and it's also not fair to your wife you have back home. Just imagine your wife is there at home juggling work, taking care of kids, and you out there fooling yourself around. Does it make sense? You guys will go ahead and say
and lying about it.
That's the most painful part of it. They lie. For what?
Why?
Most of them deny their kids. For what? Like, it's not worth it.
And do you know what? I pity the women. Because just imagine that guy you talked about, your friend's story. The guy went ahead, sent a picture of his 7-year-old kid. What if that your friend is crazy?
Yeah.
And send someone back home where they are from to do something.
You can imagine.
You know, I always say that I feel like if your partner is continuously cheating on you, they are deliberately putting you in harm's way without caring about it.
Yes.
Because I'm just buttressing your point.
Yeah.
Like, what if the babe was crazy and decided, I will show you?
I will show you.
Like, this your family that you say you want to use to pepper me. I will pepper you. But I mean, you never know.
You never know.
They don't write this thing,
on someone's head.
on the forehead. You don't know who is crazy. You don't know the extent people can go just to prove a point to you. I mean, I know we say we're in Canada, but she can still go down. It would have gone down before you talk about whether the law would do one thing or another. You know, it's true. Like, why would you want to expose an innocent woman and a child like that just because you are pained that they did not give you vagina? Imagine if the wife found out. If I was that kind of person, I mean, God forbid, it's not even possible in the mighty name of Jesus. But if I was that kind of person's wife and I found out that you did that, I would be so embarrassed to be married to you. Like, that's embarrassing.
Very embarrassing.
Like, you're not even fine, safe. Look at the person I'm sleeping with. But what kind of dirty gutter behavior is that?
So gutter. You have an angel, a princess, a queen at home, and you still go outside to embarrass her. I feel all married men that cheat on their wives, they are total embarrassment.
Seconded.
They are total embarrassment.
Seconded.
And I really don't know why some women choose to stay.
Some of them don't even know. Shebi is if you know.
Is if you know, yeah.
Some people have just decided to choose peace and not go after what their husband is doing.
Yeah.
But if you don't know what you want to do, besides, I know that, I don't want us to change the topic, but getting separated or getting divorced is not that easy. To be honest, people don't leave at the first instance of cheating. Most times, I don't have the data or whatever, but most times, first time, you probably get angry, but when it becomes continuous, that's when people tend to be like, okay, you know what, you want to be crazy, and I don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
I'm not making excuses for it or saying this is the right way or this is the wrong way.
Yeah, but you know what? It's just one gender that gives that grace. If the other gender finds out you're cheating, Dave.
I don't agree.
I do.
I don't think so.
I agree from
Men forgive cheating. Yeah. As long as in certain situations, I'm not saying all men, for some men, as long as it's not public knowledge. Where it becomes public knowledge, and because men and their ego, 5 and 6. So when other people know.
We're still saying the same thing. Even women, when other people know, they choose to stay.
Okay, so you are saying generally.
Yeah, generally, that's what I mean.
Women tend to forgive cheating more than. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. I think I can agree with that one. Okay. But I was just saying that men forgive cheating as well.
If you say so, I'm not going to argue. Maybe when we have our next night, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Sharon, do you have anything to say?
I just want to, if it's possible, I just want to plead because I don't like the way they are treating these girls. Like, if it's possible, I can kneel down and plead to them. Like, they should just be sincere. At least, I'm not saying don't cheat or stop doing it or stop looking for companion, but at least just be sincere, just be transparent in whatever you're doing, right? So any girls that want to stay, she can stay. But then again, it will also help the girl to know or nurture the relationship and know where she's going to or what she's involving herself into, right? But it's turns out so crazy if you don't tell her anything, and at the end of the day, she feels so bad, and it's like nobody will be in that situation and be happy. Even if it's a guy, like let's assume a single guy, you meet a girl and you're dating her and she didn't even tell you that she's married or she has a kid. Like, how are you going to feel?
Bad.
You're going to feel bad.
Yeah. They can't take what they dish out.
Yeah, they always feel bad.
All.
So I am pleading, please, we can do good. We can do better. We can just do better, please. Canada married men. I don't want to call a specific country, but Canada men. In Canada, married men, people should stay with your wife. We did not force people to marry early. Please stay with your wife. Leave us alone. Leave the single girls alone. Let's enjoy our life and wait for the rightful men. Please. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
The first story you were telling when I got in, the one about the married guy that told the babe to send money for he's just bought a new car. Yeah. What broke the camel's back? At what point did she decide to leave you, or they are still at their cat and dog?
She blocked him.
Like there was a day, like she said she posted something like like just normal random WhatsApp status like. Oh God, help us. Let all these our midnight cries turn out to be a happy one or fruitful. And the guy was like, she's not going to see something like that. No. You can imagine, yes. And the guy was like, people like her don't deserve peace. Just because she refused you going in the second time. Because you already insulted her. You get that kind of thing. So why would you be telling her that she's not going to get that kind of peace?
I'm just wondering if the man's wife knows she's married to an idiot.
Because I just feel like the guy is just angry because like the girl, and then you don't still want the girl to be.
But why is he angry? He does not have the right to be angry.
Can you imagine? The girl is even the one that is hot, that is supposed to be angry. Still, she left you to go with your children and your wife and your princess. Still, you are still all over the girl. I don't know if I should say it's obsession or something. You get that kind of thing. Some men, when they are obsessed with you, they can just do some crazy.
I think it's just a loser.
He's a loser.
He's just a loser.
Yeah.
Some men are like that. It's just a loser. They tend to crash out when they feel like they've had the babe, and then she now comes back to say she's not interested. Some of them tend to crash out. It's like they feel less of themselves. It's an ego thing. You see men and ego again. I'm mentioning this thing.
You've been saying
Sorry to the man behind this camera. I respect you.
Sorry to
You
the
know
man
that I
trying to tell
have
me what-
nothing but love and respect for you, but bro, men and
you know your gender.
yeah, I think it was just crashing out because he couldn't imagine that she had let him and then she changed her mind, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying not to be insulting on this camera because I'm a very, very respectful woman. But yeah, he's a loser.
Hope thanks for that
Thank you
word.
so much.
Deep. He's a loser.
Yeah.
I'm in for insults for losers. Yeah, I'm still thinking that first guy too. Still the wife. Still being sad for the wife.
Yeah.
Men that cheat, like Opie said, like men that continuously cheat, they hate their wives. Because not after he sends those pictures and everything, just imagine other babes he's doing it with. And I don't know if he also used protection while he's doing it. And these same men, they'll go outside, public, I don't know what to call them. They'll go outside, sleep with people without protection, then go back up. Then you see them transmitting infection to their wives. And you know, we women, our body react to things a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really so unfair, man. It's so unfair. If you know you can't be faithful, no one is forcing you to get married, man. No one is forcing you. Be out there. Nobody is going to judge you. Go out there, fornicate,
Live your life
with numerous women. You are hurting that woman. You are hurting that woman. It's really not fair. Please do better. And Sharon,
Yeah.
so after this experience, have you met any other person?
Oh, please, I don't even want to go there because I stopped everything. I just want to take a chill pee and relax. I don't want to do that anymore. Okay, people will always advise you go to Facebook dating. That is the worst of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm asking you, because I want to advise or just say one or two things. Just next time if you get talking with someone, I think that should be the first question, please. Are you dating anybody? Are you married, or do you have anybody dating you or married to you? I think that should be the first question.
See, the problem is not asking the question. The problem is them saying the truth, being honest.
I was just going to take the mic to say what she just said. I mean, she echoed my thoughts, so it's perfect.
Yeah, because definitely that's the first question you want to ask somebody you just met. But it's just left for them to be honest. So most of them, they end up lying.
Yeah, there was one trend on TikTok. Babes were like, post your man, post him, so you know what you are getting into. Post him, let you know if anybody is going to claim him.
Yeah.
I say condo.
No, it's very, very important because a lot of things are happening. Like, a lot of things. Okay, there was this guy at my workplace. Every time he sees me, he's like, Sharon, I like you. I do this, I do that. And I was like, the way I'm looking at you, Nigerian man, you're a married man. I know that you're a married man. And he's like, no, that he's not a married man, but he has baby mama. Okay. This is their language again. That he has a baby mama. They are not together. Then, like some months after, I saw him post the picture of the wife on her birthday. I think she was having her birthday. He wrote the whole episode that you would think of in this life. Then me, because I'm a very stubborn guy, I had to go and chat him directly. And I was like, she be now this same woman where you denied because of girl where you see. Now you don't post. Now they talk all heaven and earth. This woman now go no say you don't lie for her back. I was one telling him. He was like, I beg everybody from Nigeria know say I don't marry. Everybody from Nigeria know say I don't marry. But we just there here now. We need girls around now.
Let me translate what Sharon just said. So she spoke it in pidgin. So the guy at her job that told her he likes her and he's single and everything. Then Sharon was doubtful. I was like, you're a Nigerian man. I know you're married and all that. And weeks later or months later, Sharon saw him post a picture of his wife, wishing her happy birthday, writing all nice things, calling her all sweet things. And she herself went to the guy, like, I thought you said you were not married. And the guy went, don't forget about that thing. Everyone in Nigeria knows I'm married.
Yeah, like you can just imagine that kind of thing. But you came to Canada and denied that you're not married.
Yeah, it's not fair. And if his wife hears about it, how would she feel? That's it. It's actually not fair. How do you think we can escape this evil ordeal? Like, what do you think, Sharon and OP? Like, because like you said, they might not want to open up. Some won't open up. They will keep lying, even if you ask the question.
Yeah.
So what do you think we can do?
Over.
For me, I always say one thing, and this cuts across like it's generally in life.
Yeah.
If you know that you're a single babe and you want to date, like you want to meet a person,
Yeah.
the only way out is through. You have to go through.
Oh my God.
You don't have a choice. You are going to have to go through this men and filter. I mean, as much as I don't like saying this thing, because me, I don't want to kiss any frog and all that. They say before you meet your prince, you have to kiss a lot of frogs. Yeah. But I mean, you get my point.
Yeah.
You have to, go through. You have to date them. You have to, I mean, if you're dating a guy that you can't go to his house, he's not inviting you over to his, you guys don't see on... Did I strike a nerve?
Corporate.
The man behind the camera, guys.
You're suspicious, my dear.
Anyways, I was saying that you can't go to his house. You don't see on weekends, evenings, you don't talk till like he's not actively telling you good night. Like every night, your partner should be the last person you speak with, right? You should say good night to them, and you know that this person is in bed. Random video calls. After some time, I mean, even I don't subscribe to video calls on the first few days, but after some time, when you get relatively comfortable with the person, if you're not doing video calls, I mean, these are little pointers. You can do all of this, and this person has a wife in Nigeria that they just haven't brought over here. But those things that reduce the chances of that happening, knowing other people that knows this person as well. I'm not saying go and be asking everybody, but just, find out. You want to potentially spend the rest of your life with this person if it works out. So there's nothing wrong with you, finding out what's up. And what else can I think of? Off the top of my head, those are the things that, if a guy, you guys are not seeing over the weekend, he's always coming to yours, not saying you should come over. It's quite risky.
Very risky.
It is very risky. Something is not right.
Yeah.
And then after some time, I think you should be comfortable with you missing his people. A guy that really, really, really likes you, honestly, I don't think they can keep it in for too long. After some time, they want you to meet their people. It might start with friends before, maybe cousins, and then family before, siblings, before the actual folks, right? But I don't think men that like if you marry, I don't think you can keep it in for that.
I won't feel comfortable. I don't subscribe to that. I understand if you don't want to post on social media. I won't even post you. But meeting your friends, acquaintances and everyone, it's at least.
It's a fact. And the most important part,
that's better.
I know that this is not a religious podcast or whatever. Please pray. You see that prayer? There's no prayer. We've all heard this joke that there's no prayer God answers quickly. Like, if it's not the one for me, take him
away.
The answer to that prayer is very swift.
The person is out.
Or you be like, God, please, I need a sign. I need a sign. Show me something that will really make me know if this person is for me. So I've decided I don't want to date anymore. But if I want to go into it, I'm not hiding my own. I cannot wait. You will show me your sister, show me your mother, show me your father. I will call every member of your family to confirm that you're not married. You've never been married. But for now, I want to rest because these men in Canada, they are, oh, Jesus.
I don't know what to say again.
Sharon is drained.
I feel like with this thing, right? Wisdom is profitable to direct. If you say you want to, I don't think you can really if we're being practical, I don't think you can really put someone on the spot like that. You're just going to have to take your time and find out. Because if you meet a guy today and you're like, oh yeah, if you want to date me, I have to meet your family, and I mean, you can do what you want.
It's a turn off
and
for
still
some people.
Be lying.
Yeah.
So you're just going to have to go through. Besides, for some men, that could really push them away. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, not that you are desperate, but it's just, you know, you don't want to be forceful about things, right? That's why I'm like, just ask God. I feel like God protects daughters. Like, if you're really God's daughter and you go to him with things like this, I feel like, I don't want to go all religious and all that, but he does protect his daughters. If you do go to God and be like, you know what, I just met this person, how far? I swear it doesn't take long. I don't know why he's slower to answer the one that give me my own. I don't know why. But you see that one that if this one is not for me, take it away. Very, very sweet.
Yeah,
like
I feel that is slower because we have few good people out there. You know, what you asking God for?
Maybe we have some things we need to learn.
Yeah, in
and
life,
get better with before we meet the person. Because one prayer that I always pray myself is, as much as I'm praying for this kind of partner, make me into that kind of partner. Because God has sons as well. If you want to meet one of his sons, then you have to be that daughter.
Yeah, for
because,
the son.
Yeah, you don't want to not work on yourself and you're expecting God to give you finished products, like somebody that has worked on themselves. And, you know, so it's always important to work on yourself as well, grow, pray that God will make you into that partner that person that you want needs, right? And honestly, if this person is not for me, fine, I don't need sign, take him away. I added over the years, take him away without hurting me. Because I stopped, like, I got to a point in my life that I told God, you know what, I'm done with heartbreaks. The ones that get you to the point where you are soaking your pillow for weeks. The one that makes you a shadow of yourself for weeks, for months on end. I'm like, yeah, no, I've had my fair share of it and I'm not doing this again. So I tell God now, if he's not the one, take him away without hurt. Make it not pain me.
Yeah.
You know, you might feel like, and I really like this person, no, but not the one that will hurt you. Like, you will go to bed at night and sleep well.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I get you.
And so, again, the only way out is through, my sister. You don't get what we want to. We have to go through, right? And ask God for help. And you get to a point where you know that even your own medulla is not really working. You're already catching feelings. It's good to have that sisterhood, to have one friend that will help you look at it and be like, these flags that I'm seeing, it's blood red. Oh. You get what I'm saying? Because I've had my friend do it to me before. Like, she was just like, well, this guy is not your husband. Free the matter. It didn't even take 2 weeks before he showed himself. I was like, wow, beautiful. So, you know, God, sisterhood, and yourself.
And yourself,
you know. That's all I can think of.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Thanks for your advice, OP. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Sharon?
So me, like this, I'm fed up. Like, I've had it up to here. I don't want to do relationship anymore. Let me just rest and take care of myself. Just live that baby girl's life. That's it.
If you say you're done dating and everything, definitely someday you get back to the dating pool, right? And you still meet same set of people. You know, just be wise. Anything you're doing, ask the right question. Like we said, some may still lie to us. And OP said you just have to experience it. So just pray. If you're a Christian, pray to God to guide you on anything you are doing to make sure you're on the right path. So that's, you can't leave the dating scene. If you know you're interested in settling down someday, you just be open to it. Meet people. Everything must not be, okay, let's date, let's be girlfriends or boyfriend. Just get talking, get to meet people. Don't just start the romantic aspect immediately. Just get talking, know them first, and that's it. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you guys for inserting me in the middle of this gist.
Yeah, OP, thank you too for joining
No problem.
us. Yeah,
so it's fun. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. So Sharon, thank you very much. And any last thing to say?
Just stay blessed. Stay good. That's it.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.